have this saying in the Rect community, down bad but never dead. It's just this idea of perseverance, that you can lose everything, but it doesn't mean you're out of the game, it doesn't mean you're down for the count. Being stripped from everything allows you to access like this other part of yourself, which allows you to do like amazing, brilliant things that you thought you could never do, even if you're in the worst possible position. There's always a chance, you've always got a chance. When you're backed into a corner, you have no other choice but to flee and fly away and, you know, give up or fight. And the option for me is always to fight. I was working in London as a financial trader, and the money was good. It was a good job, I was doing well at it, but I just felt empty, just felt soulless. You can be highly productive and do everything at a very high standard, but you're just going through the motions of the corporate world, and to me it just felt like I'd lost that soul or personality or character that I once had. I felt like myself and everyone around me was just translucent. Nothing to see on the inside. One day I was on the phone with research, going through Middle Eastern politics and economics. I couldn't focus on it at all. It wasn't what was on my mind. I'd just fallen so deep into this digital art world, I could not focus on anything trading related. So that's when I just basically started doodling on my page, and I drew this character that was like a skull with a hoodie, with a coffee mug. It was a skeleton character just to replicate that feeling of not having a soul, not being a real person. That was actually the first ever Rect guy that was drawn on my notepad alongside all my Middle Eastern foreign policy and economic notes. That was an autobiographical character, sort of a summation of what I felt like at the time, but also a summation of myself. I'm making a collection for the Bull Racing Velocity Series. It's a randomized generative series of the RB19 car, 222 pieces, but drawn basically in my style and aesthetic. We'll be generating different traits on top of it. It can be a different track, different wheels, the chassis of the car, the livery of it. You can't win in art, but you can take risks. In boxing and racing, you can come back from behind. You can be in last place, you can feel like it's all over, but still come with a heroic move to come back and win the whole thing. I'm not really thinking, I'm just in this like mode, or in the zone where my body's doing things and I'm doing things as a result of instincts, right? I'm taking a risk decision where I'm not thinking about anything, I'm just like going for it. Driving a fast car under time pressures and having to make these decisions where it's like, hey, do I want to go for this overtake? How aggressive do I want to be around this corner? The animation of the piece is there designed to make people feel like maybe they're even in the car and they're like vibrating, and I just want them to feel something, I feel that emotion. That's my hope for the Bull Racing Velocity Series holders.